Just kidding, guys. Today we are going to be talking about how to connect a controller to your iPad. Now, in this case, we're going to be talking about the Xbox One controller. What's interesting is iOS 13 actually supports both the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 controller, but I realized everybody was talking about the PlayStation 4 controller and how to connect it, so I figured I might as well show you how to do it with the Xbox One controller. It's pretty much the same exact process. What I will tell you right now, though, is not every game is supported with a controller support. So if you go and download like Temple Run, I don't know, that's a stupid example, but if you download a game like that, it won't necessarily work with a controller. But as these betas go further and further, and as iOS 13 is older and older, more games and developers will start to support controller support. So that's really, really cool. And it's a super simple process, no jailbreaking or anything. All you need is a device on iOS 13. In this case, I have my iPad Pro. You can use any other iPhone. You can use anything you want to, but just as long as it's on iOS 13, you will be set. So all you want to do is just go into settings. You want to go into your Bluetooth setting right here. And what you want to do is just obviously turn on your Xbox One controller, but in this case, it can be your PlayStation 1 controller or PlayStation 4. And on the Xbox One, all you want to do is hold on this button right here, which just shows you that you're connecting. As you can see, as long as that is blinking, we'll be good. As you can see right here, I have my Xbox One controller showed up. And on PlayStation 4, it might be a little bit of a different process, but if you own that controller, just imagine you're trying to sync it up with your PlayStation 4 or really other controllers too. I've heard that BioShock 4 controllers work as well, so kind of keep that in mind. And as you can see right here, you will see one of your options here, so either be like Xbox or PS4. In this case, it will be an Xbox One controller. All you have to do is just go and click it. And you can see it says connection unsuccessful. It's because I didn't even hold this down. And as long as you're holding it down, you will be able to connect to it. And I've already ran into an error where I'm not being able to connect to it. So the best thing might be able to do is just forget this device. So if you're connected and then you disconnect for some reason, all you want to do is just forget this device and then hold down that button right up here. As you can see, you're right back into it again. And then we finally got it connected. So it did take me a couple more tries. The first time I did connect to it, it was perfectly fine, but it could take you a couple more tries as well. So just keep messing with it. If it doesn't work the first time, just try and try again, like that one would say. Shows or whatever. But as you can see, if you mess with the controller right now, you're not going to be able to do anything with the iPad, so it's not like you can fully control it here. All you want to do is just go install a game. Now the two that I know of right now that are supported is Fortnite and Real Racing 3. In this case, I'm going to go into Real Racing 3 because Fortnite, I tried to do it, it works, but it just takes so long to get into a game, and I'm kind of salty about it. But what I've seen, and as you can see, you'll see like a little pop-up down here, and it does say tilt control is on, so I'm curious to see if that is actually... As you can see, as I'm shifting this, it shifts that a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and move this up a little bit, and I'll go ahead and try the controller right here. And these buttons are pretty close to the actual thing. Now, I like zooming out and being able to see the car fully. And the controls, honestly, are pretty accurate. If you tilt it, as you can see, it does not work. I don't even know why that said that was the case. But it's pretty much the same exact thing. I do notice that turns are a lot sharper than I was expecting. These buttons obviously do work as well. As you can see, that is braking. Overall, I can definitely tell you, though, is that I'm super surprised by how well this is supported. When I heard that announcement on WWDC, whether it was like a feature or not, I didn't even think about this. So the fact that Apple was thinking about this for us, of adding controller support, is freaking awesome. And what I'm expecting them to really hound down on is probably our Apple Arcade. That's probably going to be one of the biggest things that Apple's going to start doing and start pushing, is for people to go and actually start supporting more games because we have controller support now. So that's really cool. As you can see, this works 100%. As you can see on Fortnite, I finally got it figured out, but I thought I'd be able to control the camera this way. Okay, I finally got it. So it takes a second to figure everything out, and it's pretty responsive. As you can see, if we go ahead, you can build with these things, with these other buttons too. Honestly, I'm not a gamer at all, so this is just like complete. Okay, here we go. If you guys remember back in the day, I used to live stream Fortnite on my channel. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Let's thank the bus driver real quick. For my iPad Pro, it's pretty slow, but if you currently own like a newer iPad and it crashed for some reason, as you just saw, and that really has nothing to do with this iPad or even just this controller or anything. It really has to do with iOS 13, and because it's a beta, so there's a lot of bugs with it, there's a lot of everything with it, but as you can see, the controller support does work. So this process is exactly the same if you own a PlayStation 4 controller or whatever. Usually I would be super salty about it if I was in the middle of the game and it crashed, but this is all just temporary. I don't even think it's that much, so that's pretty much it. Super simple process. No need to make this video like 20 minutes long. If you have any questions or you're running into more issues, the number one thing I can suggest, like I said before, just constantly disable and enable Bluetooth, and then constantly turn on and off your controller, and that should be able to work out for you. So that is pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. hit that like button. That would mean so much. But definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description below. My main channel, my Twitter, my Instagram, all that stuff is down there. I really appreciate it if you guys can check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, man.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice and sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We're stressed out. Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How